want to think about maps and how they can help us. I'm sure we've all seen a map before, and we know that they can help us find different places. But can they help us in any other ways? Can they help us be historians? Let's remind ourselves of what maps are. Maps are just pictures of places, usually from a bird's eye view. They could be from a distance and very large and therefore have a big space in them. They might not be very detailed. Or they might be focusing on quite a small location and be very, very detailed about this place. They could be three-dimensional, just like the maps on this globe. Or they could even be electronic. I wonder if electronic maps have always existed. I don't think Christopher Columbus sailed the oceans with his iPhone, do you? This doesn't mean that we cannot use electronic resources today to look at maps from the past, though. The more that we zoom into maps, the more detail we can find. Maps use symbols to help us identify landmarks, such as this envelope to represent the post office, or this trolley to represent a shop or a market. What about Spennymoor? Can we compare maps from the current day to maps from the past to learn about how Spennymoor has changed? You might want to use Google Maps to have a little look at Spennymoor today. This map is from 2021. Here I've zoomed in a little closer. Both of these maps are using the satellite view. Here I've removed the satellite view. Which landmarks can you spot? Do you recognise any of the place names? You could even use the street view to see if you recognise any landmarks. In some areas you will notice the clock lights up. This means you can click on it and move back through time. Can you spot anything that has changed? Can you spot anything that has stayed the same? This is a map of Spennymoor from 1947. These maps might be a little bit tricky for you to see on our screen, so we will load it on the website with our home learning, or you might even be able to find your own. Can you spot any differences? Can you spot any landmarks that are the same? Do you recognise any place names? Let's travel even further back in time. This map is Spennymoor in 1925. Can you spot any differences? Can you spot anything that's the same? Look at the shape of the roads. Look at the place names. Let's keep going even further back in time. This map is Spennymoor in 1903. What do you notice about this map compared to our map of 2021? This map is Spennymoor in 1896. How could these maps teach us about Spennymoor and how life might have changed? Happy investigating!